Someone is doing something for you right now that you didn't ask for. A small favor, a compliment, an unsolicited piece of advice. To the version 1 mind, this feels like kindness. It feels like the world is finally being nice to us. But to the strategist, this is the most dangerous moment in an interaction. Because in the deep, ancient architecture of the human brain, there is no such thing as a free gift. Every favor is a hook. Every unsolicited kindness is a debt being written in a ledger you didn't know existed. Most people spend their lives being pulled around by these invisible strings, doing things they don't want to do for people. They don't even like simply because they feel obligated. They are caught in the reciprocity trap. In this video, we are learning how to cut those strings. We are learning how to spot a gift with a hook and, more importantly, how to use the power of reciprocity to build a network of people who are strategically invested in our success. In this video, we are decoding the biological mechanism of social debt. We are moving beyond blind niceness and entering the realm of strategic giving. We will show you why your current niceness is actually lowering your value, and how to replace it with a system of favors that creates genuine leverage. We will explore the psychological concept of the rejection then retreat tactic and how it is used to force our compliance. By the end of this video, we will no longer be victims of social pressure. We will be the ones who understand the ledger of power, and we will know exactly how to keep it in our favor. Have we ever said yes to something and regretted it the second the word left our mouth? A colleague helped you with a small task, and now they are asking you to cover their entire shift. A neighbor gave you some unwanted advice, and now they feel entitled to comment on your personal life. We feel a heavy, uncomfortable pressure in our chest. We feel like we owe them. This is not a character flaw. It is a biological survival mechanism. Evolutionarily, the free rider was cast out of the tribe. To survive, we developed a deep, visceral fear of being in debt to others. Manipulators know this. They use small, low-cost gifts to trigger a high-cost response from us. They are trading a penny for a pound of our freedom. And as long as we keep prioritizing being nice over being strategic, we will keep losing that trade. Today, the trade ends. In social psychology, we study the rule of reciprocity. It states that we are humanly incapable of receiving a favor without feeling an urge to repay it. This rule is so strong that it works even when the gift is uninvited. If someone gives us a bottle of water we didn't ask for, we are statistically 3 times more likely to buy a raffle ticket from them 5 minutes later. The brain doesn't care if we wanted the gift. It only cares that the social account is unbalanced. The strategist understands that reciprocity is a currency. If we give it away too freely, we cause inflation. Our kindness becomes expected and loses its value. If we accept it blindly, we become debtors, we lose our autonomy. The high-value move is to maintain a positive balance without becoming a pushover. We give when it serves the mission, and we refuse when it is a trap. Consider the strategy of one of the most successful shadow advisors in history, Benjamin Franklin. Franklin once had a powerful rival in the state legislature who disliked him intensely. Instead of trying to be nice or win him over with a gift, which would have looked desperate, Franklin did the opposite. He asked the rival for a favor. He asked to borrow a very rare and specific book from the man's library. The rival, wanting to show off his status and his collection, agreed. A week later, Franklin returned the book with a simple note of thanks. The next time they met, the rival was the one who approached Franklin with kindness. By allowing the rival to do him a favor, Franklin triggered the reciprocity of consistency. The rival's brain had to justify why he helped Franklin. It concluded, "I must like this man or I wouldn't have lent him my book." Franklin didn't use a trap. He used a strategic vulnerability. He understood that the person who has done you a favor is more likely to do you another than the person you have helped yourself. This is how we master the ledger of reciprocity. Step 1. Identify the hooked gift. When someone offers us something free, we ask one question: what does this cost them, and what could it cost me later? If a salesperson gives us a free consultation, they are buying our time. If a toxic peer gives us confidential gossip, they are buying our complicity. We learn to say, "That's a kind gesture, but I don't want to take that from you right now." By refusing the small gift, we remain immune to the large request. Step 2. The penny for a pound strategy. When we give things that are low cost to us but high value to them. Information, a high-level introduction, a genuine word of praise in front of their boss. These things cost us nothing but create a massive social credit. We become the creditor in the relationship. When the time comes that we need something significant, we aren't begging. We are simply collecting. Step 3. The retreat countermove. If someone asks for a massive favor and we say no, they will often follow up with a much smaller request. This is a trap. They want us to feel guilty for the first no, so we feel forced to say yes to the second. We recognize this as a tactic. We don't let the first no create guilt. We realize that we are the ones who decide the terms of the trade, not them. Step 4. The favor ratio. In a healthy, strategic relationship, the ledger should never be at zero. It should be a back-and-forth exchange that keeps both parties invested. But in a power struggle, we always want to be the one who has one favor in the bank. We never let someone pay us back completely. We keep the loop open. As long as the loop is open, we have influence. We must kill the people-pleaser within us that thinks it is mean to be aware of these dynamics. Being aware isn't being cruel. It is being responsible. Every time we allow ourselves to be manipulated by reciprocity, we are taking energy away from our mission, our family, and our goals. We are allowing others to dictate our schedule. Strategic giving is the most honest way to live. It means we give because we chose to, not because we were tricked into it. It means when we help someone, we do it with a full understanding of the value we are providing. We are moving from accidental kindness to intentional impact. When we own the ledger, we own the room. We have mastered the trade. We are no longer debtors to the small tricks of others. We are building a network of social credit that will serve us for years. But as we become more powerful and more strategic, people will start to look at us more closely. They will try to figure out if we are real. They will try to use our own body language and our own words to map our intentions. How do we know if someone is genuinely connecting with us or if they are just mirroring us to find our weaknesses? There is a high-level manipulation technique used by the most dangerous people to make us feel an instant fake sense of trust. In our next video, we are decoding detecting the mirror. We will show you how to tell the difference between a soulmate and a predator. Subscribe to protect your inner circle. The mirror is a beautiful tool until you realize it's a mask. We will see you in the next lesson.